everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. We are having the most gorgeous fall day. Yesterday we had a high of 75. Today's high is going to be 77. That is very unusual for this time of year. It starts dropping tomorrow. I think tomorrow down into the 70 or around 70. Then it'll be in the 60s and into the 50s. So, I have been, I guess because growing season is nearly over, I have been on a house cleaning kick. Yesterday, I took the entire morning, tore the kitchen apart, and scrubbed it down. This morning, I did that with the bathroom. I'm still actually in the process of doing that. And I also put up some stewed tomatoes. So, I've been busy with that, but I'm trying to get out here in the afternoons, but I'm still not getting as far as I'd like. I finally got, I guess that's why I'm behind with the gardening. Finally got all the rest of the tomato plants out of the greenhouse. Now, I want to tell you what I am kicking myself for because I should know better. So, I was telling you guys about this green on the wall. I'm going to have to get some bleach or something and wash down the walls. Look at that. Anyways, my whole life I've camped. I've done a lot of camping in my life. In fact, as many of you know, I was a nomad. So, I remember as a child, every time we'd set up camp, my dad would remind us, do not let anything touch the tent walls, because if it rains or even gets too humid, it's going to get wet in here. Well, I wasn't really thinking when I put my plants in here, when I, sowed seeds and stuff. And I also didn't realize just how much my plants would grow in one season. And they just they got so big, they touched the walls and went up the ceiling. So that's my problem. And I also, all my stuff, my planters, my everything, I have to organize, put all this stuff away. So I still have a lot of work to do in here. So next season, I'm going to plan better. Now, as I said, I want to use this for tomatoes. And so I think along the walls, like an intelligent person would have done, I'll put my determinant plants and make sure they don't touch walls. Indeterminate will go in the center. Makes sense. Wish I would have thought of that. But it actually was working out good. Because I had one plant, or two plants, that were still producing. But they still did, the plant still was on its way out, so I just took it out. I know that doesn't. Oh, that's dirt. And I got a little Mexico midget. So actually, I think if I hadn't gotten sick and I was able to get out here and open up the greenhouse like I always do, it wouldn't have gotten this humid and everything this yucky. So anyways, I still have to get my stuff put away, stuff thrown out, organize, and wash these walls. So I'm ready for next spring, which I already can't wait for. So this is just my day of cleaning and catching up. Aren't those trees just beautiful? Look at this day. What a blessing. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I told you guys I never have luck with brassicas, ever. I have tried broccoli, I don't know how many times. And you guys know I had to trim all the leaves off of here because, well, it's happening again because we had warmer weather. But when it was cold, it wasn't happening. But it's going to get cold tomorrow, starting tomorrow. I've never, ever had luck. I've never been able to grow broccoli. Look at this. Can you guys see it? I have a broccoli crown. In fact, this isn't the only one. There's 4 more. I can't believe it. So I know nothing about this. Somebody help me out here. How do I know? Because I don't want to get yellow and start bolting and, stuff. How do I know when to harvest them? Sherry from Grow Joyfully, help me out here. I'm so excited. I have never been successful. I'm so happy. It's a miracle. Well, it looks like some of my lima bean got a bit of frostbite. Now, it doesn't look like all the plants did, but the pods, they look fine. Except, wait a minute, maybe this one's mature. They're not maturing as quickly. So, I'm going to wait and see what happens. See if they'll mature, whatever. These lima beans are so good and easy to grow. I made some last week, put some sugar and some hot pepper flakes, and I kind of made them creamy. Oh, they were so delicious. Yeah, and I got these seeds. There's a seed company that is specific to the Southwest. So I was living in New Mexico, and I bought these seeds, and I did not get to plant them before I fell. I had my surgery and had come up here. So I planted them here. I didn't know how they were going to do in this climate. But look, I mean, they lasted into the middle of October. So I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm going to wait another week and see if maybe these pods that are on here, and they look healthy, they just haven't matured. So we'll see. So I am impressed with my first attempt at growing strawberries. Never grown any type of fruit before. I started out with these 10 plants here. They were just little bitty, like 1 or 2, leaves sticking up. 10 plants, and they have really flourished. They got some runners, which I transplanted over here, I don't know, a few months ago. They have gotten to the point where they're producing strawberries. These are everbearing, but they are also getting their own runners, as you can see. So once those take root, depending on when, I'm going to transplant them, disconnect them from the mother plant. I don't know. I mean, fall is usually a good time to plant berries, but I don't know if this situation, it also applies. And these are my little June bearing that I planted a couple weeks ago. And look at, they're getting new leaves. They're doing really good, and it's fall. I do have some signs of the leaves turning on the berries. See it right here. Once they lose their leaves, I'm going to mulch my berries. But I just went through my fruit is mushy now, because even though it's warm during the day, it's like really cold at night. It freezes. So, I'm just leaving those. But I'm keeping an eye on my berries. And I've just been going through the yard and trying to get things done today. So, yep, I'm just going to wait on those runners and transplant those. I'm sorry to say that this is about all I'm going to get done out here today. Of course, I did a lot in the house too. I think I might go inside and start my pumpkin puree. And I may do a video on that. So anyways, this was where the gourds and the pumpkins were. And I rigged up. I used my, I think my uncle calls it hillbilly ingenuity, and just kind of rigged up a trellis. I'm going to take that down tomorrow. And I'm going to refresh this bed. And I'm going to plant my garlic here. And I'm also hoping to get some cleaning up done in here. So I think for outside, I'm calling it a day. Now, I have been hearing the leaves fall from the trees, and it's so beautiful because it kind of sounds like rain. And I mean, my God, look at these woods. They're just, wow. Anyways, I'm trying to get the bird feeder in if I could find it, because there's been a bird. There's a jay somewhere. Why can't I find it? Let's see if I use my oh, here maybe. Okay, let's see. Is he still there? No, he's gone. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.